Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, please subscribe. That's the only way that you are going to get notified when we post new content. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back. Please like this video. You do not lose anything, but you help to keep me motivated to make more videos, share more content, all for free. By the way, if you're looking to download forex systems, forex robots, forex strategies, indicators, books and stuff like that, all for free, there are links in the description box below. In a previous video, I shared with you this tool. It's not an indicator. Of course, somebody will say it's an indicator, but it's different. It's a tool. I use it as a tool. An indicator is usually used by people to try and predict the market. However, as a tool, I only use it to help me to visualize the market better. So what this indicator, this tool for me does is it helps me to plot the round figures, because it's actually one of the easiest ways to trade the market. For example, it's not a coincidence that the market turned here. We can tell that there was a major round figure, and it's not a coincidence it turned here, because again there we have a round figure. And if you go through history, you find that this is constantly happening in the market. So that's why I have these tools on my charts. Okay, so somebody also asked, is there no other alternative to this? By the way, I'll link this video in the description box below, where I showed people how to use this. Is FXSI round levels, and you can actually use a fewer lines. For example, now we are only using round figures and halves, round figures and halves. And tell me that it's chance. Tell me that it's chance that we have these half and round figures aligning with what's happening with the market. Here. You can go through history and you see some of these thing playing out. Let me do this. Yes, you can go through history and you see it playing out here. You get the picture. Now tell me it's by coincidence that price comes and turns at these major levels. Tell me it's coincidence, that it's random chance. It's not. So this tool helps me to visualize when price is coming to a major level. When price is coming to a major level that I might want to pay attention to. And the good thing about this is also that you can actually set the quantity of lines that you want to see on your screen, less, standard, more. You can set whether you want to see everything. When it says all, so it has quarters, halves and figures. Or you can say I want to see only figures, which is what we did here. Or you say you only want to see figures. Now the halves are gone. It's a simple tool that I think everybody should have. And here you can set your alerts. If you want to hear an alert or a sound each time price comes either here, you can set alerts only for figures and halves, or for all. So each time price comes here, you get a pop-up or you get a sound or if we're using those halves, each time price touches the halves, you know it's time to get on into the market. So yeah, I hope this is helpful to somebody. I hope this is helpful to somebody. There is another indicator that you can also use if you just want to have an idea of round figures. It's not as complex as the previous one, but I'll link the download folder in the description box below. Then you can also download this. It works in a similar way, except that this only works with round figures. So you can basically play around and set intervals. The intervals are the zones in points that you want, and also the actual zone. For example, here the actual zone. Let me do this. So you can see this one is precise to the line. It's precise to the line. So this one you can actually set it as a zone. You can set it as a zone, which is why I sometimes use the two of them on top of each other. So what that one will come and do is actually it will come and plot something like that. That's what we do if you put them on top of each other. Of course, you would want to get an idea. This one, you are free to determine the number of points that you want between these zones. So here I saw that on this pair gold, it was moving at least 250 points, 250 pips between the zones. That's why I set it at 2.5. 2.5 is in points. 2.5 is in points, but you know, when you take out the zero, then you are left with 250 pips. So the zone width, I set it to 150 in points, which is basically 15 pips. So this is what we are talking about, this right here. So that's the zone that I want to be looking at. And with this indicator, you can also set the lines, the colors that you want. This will be to denote your supply area or your resistance area, your demand or your support area. Or did I mix them up? But you get the picture. For example, see, so when price touched here and could not break through, let me fix this one before I proceed. What I'm going to do is make this one false. We'll get to that in GP. Now you see what it does. When price came here and could not break through, the tool determined that this is a resistance area. It's a resistance area, and it marked it. So now that it has marked it red, let me try and zoom out a bit. Okay, so you can actually also determine the number of lines that you want. You can determine the number of lines that you want on your screen. For example, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, probably it's 5 lines for each direction. So when price touched this zone and could not break through, the tool automatically paints that one red to denote resistance. And when price was jumping here and went up, it recognizes that that's support. That's a convenient thing about this tool. You can change these colors. You can change these colors to suit whatever you want. Each time price comes here and does not go through or bounces here, it automatically tells you that we have got support here. We now need to be looking only for buys. Resistance there, we need to focus on selling. For people who are visual like me, who just want to make things easier on their eyes, you can choose to have these lines, or you might not want them. It depends. Let's say I make it 5 there, the line width, and it will be like that. So maybe if I zoom in a bit, so you have a gray line to denote the exact point, and these colors would denote the zone. So the exact point, let's maybe make it 2. The exact point, let's make it 2. So now you see there's a gray line in there. There's a gray line in there, and that's the exact point, the exact 1900. Then the red line there is denoting a safe zone. Maybe let me change the color of the line so that you can see it. Let's make it black. Let's see if you can see black, like that. So that's the exact 1900 point. But now we have a zone that's 15 pips wide, which is basically about 7.5 pips going that side, 7.5 pips going that side, which acts as a sort of a buffer, a test area. If price is playing in this zone, in this red zone, you are not doing anything. You are waiting for price to actually break above, not the line that I'm looking for, to break above this zone and come back and again test this zone and going up, or breaking out of that zone and testing it and going down. You don't want to take your trades in this area. That's what you're telling yourself by the size of the zone that you'd have programmed in the tool. You are saying, I don't want to take trades in this zone because they are too risky. You don't know whether it's going to back down or it's going to go through and go up. So in this zone, I'm not going to touch anything. I'm waiting for price to break out of this zone. That's basically how you can use this. And if you happen to have ideas also on how you can actually manipulate this to make more money in your forex trading, leave your comments in the comment section below so that we help each other, so that we continue to help each other. So basically that's how I use this thing, and you can determine the number of lines that you want, where number of level zones in each direction. Let's say 2. Let's just make it 2 so that you see what I'm talking about. Now we only have 2 for resistance, 2 for support. If we say we want 5, so it's going to have 5 for resistance and 5 for support. See what happens. So yeah, that's how you can use this thing. And another thing that you can actually use this thing for example, you don't want to have these lines. You do not have these lines and these zones. What you can do is actually shade a whole area. You can actually shade this whole area. You can actually turn it to a color that you want. Let's say true here. When it says invert zones to shade, you say true. You turn it to true, and yeah, see what happens. See what happens. That's what happens. So if you are a visual person who loves to use visual cues when you are trading, when you are in the market, this is a good tool. Some will say it's an indicator. Yes, it's an indicator, but I prefer the word tool. It can greatly enhance your trading. You can use this as a basis for your strategy and add other things that you use to confirm your trading. And like I said, you can even use it in combination with this indicator that I shared in a previous video that I've linked in the description box below. Okay, tell me if this helps you. If you have questions on using this indicator or even this indicator, then I'll certainly try to help you. They basically plot round figures, half figures, quarters, just to help you understand why price turned there. Okay, like this video, subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. Until next time, bye.